Hey everyone, welcome to day 10 of Elf on the Shelf in the Virgillo house. So, today the elves are going to be going snow tubing. So, what I did was I purchased these super cute flamingo, they are can holders for like pools and spas and stuff like that. And so I'm going to link down below where I got them. And I'm going to decorate them with these snowflakes that you've probably seen in my other videos. And if you haven't, jump on my channel. My ugly Christmas, blah, I use them on my ugly Christmas sweater cup tutorial and collaboration. So I put just a few stickers on there to make them look festive. I got this ribbon from the Dollar Tree and it says Merry Christmas on it, so I'm just tying it around like a bow. And then this one was kind of weird. It was like the bow part was like sticking upwards, so I had to like tuck it down. And then after this, I am going to make a Christmas hat for this flamingo out of cardstock. So I'm going to roll the cardstock until it seems like it's going to be big enough to be glued on the top of the flamingo's head. As you can see, I am cutting it, and then I'm going to roll it and hot glue it together. So where's my hot glue gun? I'm just fiddling with it. All right, there we go. So we're going to hot glue the seams together. Be careful, your hot glue is very hot. You don't want to burn your fingers. I do have protective covers, but I'm not wearing them right now, which I should be. And so I'm going to get that all sealed up, and then I have... I'm going to cut like these indents so that they fit on top of the heads nicely. So on the front and the back, because the head is like curved. And you see like that. Okay. And so then I'm going to take this, that I got from the Dollar Tree is a mini tree skirt for the trees. So this was actually perfect for making a hat out of because it already had like the little white down at the bottom. And it was red and like kind of sparkly or whatever. So I cut out this like triangle type piece, sort of triangle-ish shape. And I'm going to glue the white part around the bottom. And I'm going to overlap just a little bit. And you're not even going to notice the overlap because it's all fuzzy and furry. And then I'm going to take the red part and I'm going to glue it to the cardstock. And I'm just going to pull it tight. It's going to overlap. I'm not really going to do any trimming to make it perfect. Because believe it or not, like with pulling and tugging and gluing, it actually just works out. And you really don't see the seam. So this is like a really good material to use for this. So there's a lot left on the top. Just make sure you get those seams down really well. And then there's a lot left on the top and I trim it. And I actually take just a cotton ball, a regular bathroom cotton ball, and glue it on top. And that's it for the hat. Like that's super easy. And I mean, if you can find a hat and buy it, you can certainly do that. If you have a little mitt hat or whatever, whatever you want to decorate your flamingo. But this is what I came up with. And it worked out really well. So once I feel the cotton ball is nice and secure, I'm going to go ahead and glue it on the top of the flamingo's head. And I'm just going to put hot glue all around the inside rim. And then just press it down and hold it for a few seconds until it's nice and dry. All right, so this is going to be their slope. So what this is batting from the Dollar Tree. And I had a piece of like sturdy styrofoam. You can see a pretty big piece that I cut to size. And then I just, I just propped it up here. And I am using these things to hold it from this piece sliding. So obviously you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna set this up. If you wanna use, a board, like you could use like one of those, bean toss board thingies, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue some ice cubes. So let me get you set up so I don't have to hold the camera. All right, so I don't know if you remember, but these ice cubes were from the summer when we were doing toppers on our summer type tumblers. And so I'm going to use these ice cubes and I'm going to place them down the center and I'm just gluing them down. And you're going to see how this works out later, but this is like a divider between what's going to be the two snow tubes going down. So I'm just gonna place them, you know, a few inches apart or whatever. Just a little bit of hot glue on the bottom, which works to keep it secure and in place. And then I'm gonna move on to doing fairy lights around the borders. So here I am gluing down these fairy lights because they're wiry and they don't stick really well, but it was just, you know, cute to add some more lights to this slope of theirs. All right, guys, she's asleep. Time to set these guys up. Grab the elves. I am going to put them in their snow tubes, which look how perfectly they fit. I will link down below in the description where I got these from on Amazon. It was like a 12-pack for like $6. They were really cheap, and they're for like the pool and the jacuzzi and stuff to put your sodas in. So the elves fit perfectly in there. So I'm going to wedge Rosie in here, in between these ice cubes in here, so she's not gonna move. And we're gonna have Rosie win. So he is not so fortunate. So I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue at the bottom down here and just get him to stick so he doesn't come down. All right, guys, so I think this is it. All set up. All right, let's pull you off and take a look. All right, guys, here is their like little sledding thing. There they are. And they're coming down the hill. Super cute. Pretty easy, not too crazy. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.